So, to close out the evening, I've asked Bob Potter to provide a dedication toast. And I should say that Bob is particularly close to Alan and Charlotte and the Institute's history. He lives in West Cornwall, Connecticut, which is just 4 or 5 miles from Lime Rock. And he and Jenny were also close friends with Alan and Charlotte, and had them in their home many times over the last 3 or 4 decades. So, Bob.
I am somewhat well organized here. Let's see. Walter Davis was another board member, and I were the executors of the estates of Alan and Charlotte. And Alan, Walter couldn't be here tonight for various reasons, mostly illnesses in the family, but he wanted me to convey his regrets, and this is an occasion that he misses very much and was looking forward to. Before I start, Susan and Bruce did such a great job in presenting something about Alan and Charlotte, but I can't help, with their permission, add just a little bit. Charlotte.
We couldn't say it.
Charlotte was a person who had this wonderful feature. She would never let what she thought was a good idea die. She would come back and back and back. A number of times she would ask me before I get involved in something. She said, "No, Charlotte, I don't think that would work. You know, this and that, I'm too busy, whatever." Oh, you didn't hear anything about it. Then 2 years later, you would hear somebody else, "Charlotte's come back to this idea." And I admire that so much in her. On the other hand, I guess because of the age that she was born in, you know, sort of a middle class, Middle Westerner, living through the Depression, it was impossible for Charlotte to ever throw anything away. Jenny and I, in our house now, have always these objects, you know, and we say, "Where did this come from?" And I said, "Oh, I took that from Charlotte one day," because it was so easy. When Charlotte was moving from one place to another, Charlotte would say, "Oh, wouldn't you like this?" "Oh, yeah."